Napoleon showed the way, but Snowball took the lead in entering the place where their tyrant had lived.
Its original title was Animal Farm, a Fairy Story. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and in this installment of Mojo Notes, we'll be exploring 10 things you should know about George Orwell's Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm.
Number 10. About the author. Born in 1903 in India, George Orwell dreamed of becoming a writer as a child and co-produced a magazine while attending college in England. After being part of the Indian Imperial Police in Burma and being a journalist in Paris, Orwell took up teaching while pursuing writing in England. But it was only after World War II that he earned international success with Animal Farm and 1984. He died in 1950. Number 9. Influences and inspirations. Following his time in the Spanish Civil War, Orwell was inspired to write this allegorical and dystopian novel. He wanted to show the world that he felt Soviet Union leader Joseph Stalin was tainting the state and its socialist ideas.
4 legs good, 2 legs bad. Wings count as legs.
He also used elements of satire to blend politics and art. Number 8. Settings and era. Orwell set his novel on a farm after he saw a little boy whipping a cart horse and compared the situation to the way in which the wealthy take advantage of the working class.
We're only playing, Ma.
Though the story is set in England, the different animals Orwell used were meant to represent the different members of the Soviet Union's working class. Number 7. Plot.
Old Major, the prize boar, had had a dream, and the other pigs had called a meeting in the barn.
Narrated by an all-knowing third person, Animal Farm tells the tale of a group of farm animals that are ruled by pigs. After the death of their old leader, a boar named Old Major, the animals find themselves under the command of 2 young pigs named Snowball and Napoleon.
We each have a duty to him. Revolution!
Whatever goes upon 2 legs is an enemy.
The animals push Manor Farm's human owner, Mr. Jones, off the land.
And so at last the farm belonged to us, and we were free. We knew we could live without fear. And Snowball would show us the way.
Though the pigs educate and take care of the animals, Napoleon soon has Snowball driven away so he can take sole control.
From now on, a special committee of pigs will decide all aspects of the farm.
As the years go by, he treats the other animals more and more poorly, even if they help him win the attack from another farmer, Mr. Frederick. This includes making them work extremely hard for empty promises, executing those he suspects of associating with his former co-leader.
Snowball sabotage is the reason for our shortage of food. But he must have inside help. Which of you is in league with him?
And selling others who are too old, injured, or unable to work.
Poor Slaughter. They're taking him to the glue factory.
They eventually discover the pigs have become indistinguishable from humans. Number 6. The pigs, Napoleon and Snowball.
Seize the day!
There are no rewards after death.
Thanks to his speech-giving abilities, outgoing personality, and creativity, Snowball becomes the original head of the farm.
Whatever goes upon 4 legs or has wings is a friend.
He represents real-life revolutionary Leon Trotsky and comes up with the idea to build a windmill.
Snowball's idea for a windmill is a waste of our labor.
It's not a waste. Once built, it will ease our labors.
He's an idealist, but the bigger, more intelligent, and more evil Napoleon has driven Snowball off the farm so he can be number 1. The power-hungry tyrant uses dogs to do his bidding, and a small pig named Squealer to make his commands known.
Of course he's not against the windmill. In fact, it was his own idea.
As the novel's villain, he represents Joseph Stalin. Number 5. The Humans, Mr. Jones and Mr. Frederick.
Don't want to spoil the occasion, do we?
The bank is on to me, Mr. P. I don't know what to do. I'm desperate.
Mr. Jones is Manor Farm's, later Animal Farm's, human owner. He's mean, rarely sober, and is thrown out by the rebelling animals. He symbolizes Russia's last Tsar, Nicholas II. When Mr. Frederick hears of what's going on at Animal Farm, he becomes afraid. So, he attacks Napoleon and company and arranges a lumber deal with Napoleon.
Splendid. We will go into the house.
Absolutely. After you, dear boy.
He symbolizes Adolf Hitler. Number 4. Other animals, Boxer and Benjamin, Old Major. Boxer is a strong, hard-working, but naive cart horse. After sacrificing himself in the attack by Mr. Frederick, he becomes heavily injured.
I can't breathe very well.
Hush. Lie still.
Instead of being rewarded for his loyalty, he ends up being slaughtered and represents the working class. Benjamin is an old, angry, and distrustful donkey. Though he's very knowledgeable about the farm, he doesn't take much action because he doesn't believe things will change no matter who's in power. He also unsuccessfully attempts to save Boxer. As the farm's previous leader, Old Major represents both Marx and Lenin, and serves as the source of the ideals the animals continue to uphold, even after their pig leaders have betrayed them.
We are given only just enough food as will sustain the breath in our bodies for the work we do. And when our usefulness has come to an end, we are slaughtered with hideous cruelty.
Number 3. Values and themes.
After all, we are animals.
Animal Farm's main theme revolves around how power corrupts, and specifically how it corrupts a revolution.
This is war. The only good human is a dead one.
Related themes include the potential effects of an immoral leadership, narrow-mindedness, greed, and dishonesty within a government and towards those being governed. Number 2. Modern popularity. Because of Animal Farm's content, Orwell didn't have an easy time getting it published. It's since sold significantly well and is now considered one of the 20th century's finest English-language novels.
It took a while for all to find their seats. The pigs had taken up the best positions immediately in front of the platform.
Number 1. Adaptations. Aside from radio and theatrical versions, Animal Farm has been adapted for the screen several times. This includes the animated 1954 film and the 1999 television movie. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite piece of Animal Farm trivia?
Because of this sabotage, the hens will have to surrender their eggs for sale in the market.
For more informative top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.